What's up guys, hope you're having a great day. In this video we're looking at Solchicks. So far I haven't been part of the whole Solchicks ride with the videos that I've made. I am definitely invested in Solchicks. I participated in the IDO. I did like a pretty high amount. I had a pretty high allocation. I got like 10 NFTs of it. But it is time to get started with making a couple of videos on Solchicks. Why? Is because they're not really doing the things that they should be doing. So let's get started with a positive first, because most of the rest of the video isn't going to be that positive, but it looks awesome, right? You look at the website, Solchicks, everybody knows Solchicks, everybody knows the hype around Solchicks, everything that's going on. They've been rewarded with one of the most anticipating games of 2022, so there's definitely a lot of hype around it. It looks cool. If you look at this picture, I love the picture of it. There's a demo out there. A lot of people are actually playing the demo and they say they really like the game, so that's positive as well. There's a lot of potential within the project, but I'm probably not allowed to say it. It just kind of seems like a full total cash grab what they're doing, right? They're not really focusing on how they can reward the community, how they can increase the token price, how they can move forward like that. They're kind of only focusing on how to increase the price or how they can earn more money themselves. Now, like I said, I hold like 450,000 tokens still right now. It is sitting at 8.5 cents, so I still hold a decent amount of tokens, meaning if I make a video like this, it's probably not good for my own token amount either, for my own stack either. But we have to be honest here a little bit, and those guys have to probably wake up a little bit as well and make up a couple of changes. If they do, they can turn things around like this and they can do a very good job. As you can see here, 700,000 members within their communities. There's a lot of people there, and a lot of people have invested in it. A lot of people want to, because they really like the project. So if they change up a couple of things, things can go 180 degrees the other way around, and they can definitely start seeing some positive changes. Couple of things I wanted to talk about here real quick is the third mint of the third Solchick wave, right? Solchick's third wave, which is happening on Binance NFT, which is cool. It's kind of an indicator, like a little bit of a partnership there with Binance. At least the first step is being made. One thing that you obviously want, they've just been listed on Gate, and one thing that you definitely want is a Binance listing. That'll do a lot of good for the project. But this is only the NFT mint, and I was gonna say they're gonna do the mint tomorrow, so it is the 11th tomorrow, the third wave, where you can mint it on Binance. As we speak, just now, they have announced, I think I have it open here, that they are not going to do the mint tomorrow, which you probably could have expected, right? Here you can see the tweet that has just been posted a couple of minutes ago, 6:04, and it is 6:11 now. We really wanted the upcoming Solchicks NFT mint to happen tomorrow, but it's rescheduled due to technical reasons. They made this decision to ensure the best user experience for the community. Probably has to do with the whole market conditions that are going on right now. So it does kind of make sense to postpone it. But to be honest, the whole third mint doesn't even make sense to me. Why not? Is because the price, there's been no announcements. If you look at the Discord, right here you can see this is obviously going to be the conversation now. It's been postponed, so that's going to be the conversation. But up until just now, they didn't make an announcement. I already knew they were going to postpone it a little while ago. Why? Is because there was just no information available whatsoever. You look at here, people are asking questions on it. Third mint may delay, so that was the question mark already. You go up, people are asking how much is it going to be, when is it, what's the schedule going to be like, etc, etc, etc. And nobody, is it still tomorrow here? This is on 3 p.m. today, so that's one day before they were going to do it. Wait for the announcement. Is it still tomorrow? We don't really know. To be announced. They just have no clue. They have no information whatsoever, and that's the only thing that people have been asking, right? What's going to be the setup with the launch of the NFTs, etc. And nobody really knows what's going on. We can go through the whole chat, but it's all the exact same thing with everybody as in the same type of mindset. Everybody's just asking the same type of questions, right? So what we want to look at now is what's going to be the next thing that they're going to focus on, because on the 13th, in 3 days, the new batch of the second vesting will be released, and a lot of tokens will be released. Well, that whole NFT mint was going to be a big disaster, in my opinion. That's what I think. I don't think it's ever going to sell out either, because they said that there was going to be 5 Solana to get 1 NFT. But the first NFT, so the first wave, that was the strongest one, the most valuable one. You look at Solana Art, which is like the marketplace on the Solana blockchain. The floor price right now is 6.8 Solana. Solana is not even that high. It's sitting at, I don't know how much. I think it's in the Discord here. That's a cool thing. They have a good bot. Yeah, here you can see the price. $136 per Solana. So that's like not even 2 Solana. So that's not even $250 difference from the first mint of the strongest, best NFTs and the third one for 5 Solana. Why the hell would you mint one if you can get a better one for a price that's just a little bit higher? It doesn't make sense. It's purely and solely for them to make more money, right? Because there's no benefit in it for somebody to mint one of these. It just doesn't make sense. Probably the only ones that are going to mint it are the ones that don't really know anything about the project and that don't know anything about the first wave, that are a lot stronger, etc. They just think, oh, cool, new NFT, cool project, yeah, I'll buy one. And those are the ones they make money on. Whereas somebody that has done a little bit of research, knows that the first mint is a lot better, and knows that they should never mint one that's coming up on a third wave, but they should just buy one that's on Solana Art already. So that one doesn't make sense. They should just skip the whole thing, or they should come up with a different system. It is going to go through Binance, so they will have to use BUSD, or they will have to use BNB. But so something that they should be doing is just simply use Solchicks as a token to get the NFTs, mint the NFTs, just to get a little bit more volume and traction within the Solchicks tokens. And then if they really want to do it properly, they want to burn the tokens, right? Because they need to have a burn mechanism set up quickly for this price not to drop far below original IDO price. Why am I saying that? All right, in 3 days, right now we know that first of all, we know that the mint is not going to continue tomorrow, so that's going to be bad for the overall price and the overall hype feeling around Solchicks itself. And in 3 days, they have the second vesting, so that's just awful all around. They had the Gate.io listing, price went up a little bit. I made good money on that listing. I knew they were going to list it. Let me see if you can see. Let's go for this. I knew they were going to list it on time, so I made a little bit of money. I did like a, let's see if we can figure out how we're going to do this. This doesn't make sense. No, all right, cool. So we'll go for the 7 days, right? There's probably another chart on Radium that's a little bit easier to see, but it was probably roughly here. So I put in a little bit of money here, sitting at around the 12 cents mark. It went up to 16. I got out at like 15.8. Made enough money there, like 25% gain, 30% gain. Got out of it straight away. Again, was perfect, and I already knew it wasn't going to do too much, and it was going back down. So as you can see, it dropped back down. Now, I don't know if we refresh it, the price is dropping. It might be not. It's actually staying stable, so that's fine. Now we know the mint is not going to continue, so there's no hype around that, no volume around that, nothing going on with that. It's only a negative type of news coming out, and in 3 days, as we said, next vesting. So look at the price prediction. Here's circulating supply. Right now, 225 million tokens in circulating supply. Market cap 18 million, which is a lot, right? Because they don't even have the game yet. They have the beta version. They moved up the original game launch, the like real game launch. They've moved it up with a couple of months because they'll have to. They need to come up with something. But right now, the market cap is 18 million because there's 225 tokens in circulating supply, right? This is quite a lot. A game, for example, that's getting a lot of attention now is Nineko. Market cap is sitting at like 300. We can have a look at it quickly. Nineko. Market cap is sitting at like 300, 400,000, something like that. And the game is actually playable. People are playing the game. People are earning money when it hit $343,000 for Nineko. Brand new project, game already playable. This game is not even playable yet. Yeah, sure, the beta version, but not the real one. Alright, cool. Long story short, fully diluted market cap is 836 million. Total supply is this. There's a bunch of tokens in total supply. For them to ever get like a proper market cap of being like a big game, because they say we're going to be the best game of 2022, we're going to be the best game on the Solana blockchain, etc., etc., etc. Well, with all tokens going in circulation, this price would need to go up to $1 to have a market cap of $10 billion, right? What it's looking like right now, that is never, ever, ever gonna happen. So they need to have a burn system in place to burn these tokens, right? Right now, what we know is that there are, here, I started putting it in already. This is the total circulating supply. It is 225 million tokens going on right now. So So that is, if we want to know the total, oh no, hold up, you can see that here. Here we go, 2%. So 2.25% of the total tokens are going around in circulation. We can probably assume that there's going to be roughly the same amount of token being released on the 10th. So probably 200 million tokens are going to be released roughly on the 13th, with people going to sell their batch straight away, right? Here the price is dropping a little bit. So what's going to happen to the price on the 13th? We can even probably expect, worst case scenario, it to go back down below original IDO price, because it is getting so much negative attention. People are going to sell all their tokens. People get, suddenly there's going to be 500 million tokens in, or 400 million tokens in supply. Market cap is obviously not going to go up, so that means this price is going to go down, right? Market cap will stay the same, more tokens in circulation. So this doubles, then this halves. Well, then you're at 4 cents. IDO price was 5 cents. The people that had, like, I have like 10 of the NFTs, I was able to get $20,000 allocation, and my IDO price was 4.5 cents. Well, even that price is doable, right? I would say it's going to go towards the like 6-7 cents, but yeah, worst case scenario, it's going to go towards the 5. So people are actually losing money on their original investment, which is insane. So what do they need to do? What do they need to change? Is they need to have a certain burn mechanism in place. They did announce a certain system when the game is playable, that you need to use the tokens, you need to use the NFTs. There's going to be a breeding system in place where you can breed different NFTs to use the tokens, which is all cool, right? None of those announcements are really properly put out there yet. It's just a little bit vague. People are saying a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but nobody's really fully actually explaining us what we can expect. Not even on the Medium, there's no new, at least the last time that I checked, there's no new posts and explanations about what we can expect from the breeding system. But they're gonna need to probably burn like 50% of their tokens as a whole to go towards 5 billion tokens as a whole to really drive up that price. But yet they don't make any money out of that, so why would they, right? And that's the problem here. They need to start thinking a little bit more for the investors rather than for themselves. Because in the longer run, this project has a lot of potential. They can do a lot of good things if they make sure that they keep the investors happy, attract new investors rather than scare the investors away, right? So 4 days ago, there was a new post, Solchicks official food partner, 1 rare, so that's nothing too special there. 6 days ago, listing on Gate.io that didn't do anything, 20-30% gain, and then after that, it dropped back below. Happy New Year, so nothing new, right? This is already back in 2021, 2 weeks ago. Third mint wave, so that's just been postponed exclusively on Binance. This was awesome. This was good news because it announced a little bit of a partnership there with Binance, which is 1 foot in the door towards your Binance listing. But they need to have more volume. They need to increase the volume to be able to eventually actually get on Binance. And how are they going to get on Binance? How are they going to increase the volume? Obviously more investors, bigger amounts. And how are they going to do that? By making it a little bit more attractive. And right now it is just not attractive at all for people to invest in. So in short, that's the short update. The mint is not going to continue. As you can see here on Twitter, they just announced it that it's not going to go through with. The mint might be postponed to a later date. We don't really know when yet. In 3 days, there's going to be the new token drop, and the price, you see the price is dropping now. The price will definitely drop below the 6 cents. It might go towards the 5 cents or below, which means it's going to go below the original IDO price. That's all. Quick updates on Solchicks. Please let me know in the comments below what you think of Solchicks. Have you invested in it? Would you invest in it? And what do you think is going to happen on the 13th? Thanks for watching, guys. If you could hit that subscribe button and bell notifications so you get updated on the next videos, I would really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next video.